Yeah, let's talk about that Inevitable series. How did that come about? Because you're an executive producer on that, and so it's Ebe, J. Cole, and you.
It had been an idea that Cole and Ebe had been kicking around for a while, even a couple years before we actually recorded it. Ebe had found this laptop that had all these old demos and like unreleased songs on it, and they were kind of playing it for each other early in the pandemic when everybody was, at home. And it just sort of like got them thinking about all these memories that they had related to where they were when they recorded these songs. And then one day Cole called me and he was like, I actually think I know how we can do this. He was like, would you be down with sitting down with me and Ebe and sort of helping guide the conversation? And really, he's said this many times throughout our working relationship, just ask questions. I was like, yeah, of course, it sounds great.
The way you guys dropped the podcast was pretty interesting. Most people just record podcasts, put them out on Apple, Spotify. You guys dropped it on a platform called Even. It was $10 to subscribe and listen. So it was like paywalled, which a lot of people argue in today's media landscape. You want to make everything free because everyone's used to free things. You're going to lose a ton of listeners by paywalling it. Obviously, J. Cole doesn't need people's $10. So why'd you guys do it like that?
There were many reasons. Yes, everything is free for the most part to consume. And because of that, it is also free to comment on. And what I think we find in a lot of media narratives is that when things are freely available, both to consume and comment on, they can take on a life of their own that might not be true to the work that is actually being discussed. And by making our series behind a paywall, that, yes, definitely limited our audience, but people that did choose to buy it did so enthusiastically. And in addition to creating a safe space on the internet, which again is pretty rare to come by these days, the internet, particularly social media, has become an extremely negative place. And not just become that, negativity is rewarded on the internet. You are rewarded for being a troll. You are given clout. So rather than let the casual listener or worse troll control that narrative, we gated it for people that wanted to be there, which created this very positive online community that is still active. But what it also did was let the truth of the show have the light of day. And for people that love to hate on Cole or just spread negativity, the only way that they could participate in it was they had to pay for it too. So, you had to pay to troll, essentially.
When you keep something exclusive, it creates almost a more viral marketing moment.
Yeah, scarcity is what creates hype. When you see a line, when you see people posted up waiting for something, that sort of signals to, again, the casual fan or the passerby, oh, that must be something worth checking out. So that was definitely something that was cool to see. And I think that we learned a lot from that too. I wouldn't say that was like the intention behind it, but that definitely built a hype for the series that played well in the broader discourse.